In this Big Tractor Power video, we're going to bring you the sights and sounds of the 2017 Western Kentucky wheat harvest with a fleet of big John Deere farm equipment, including 4 John Deere S680 combines equipped with 640 FD 40-foot draper heads, 2 big John Deere 9570R four-wheel drive tractors pulling 1,500 bushel Brent 1596 grain carts on tracks, followed by a John Deere R4045 sprayer, and then a pair of John Deere four-wheel drive tractors seeding in double crop soybeans, and those tractors include a John Deere 9470R pulling a John Deere DB60 planter set up on 47 rows, planting beans at 15 inches apart, and then a massive John Deere 9620RX 620 horsepower four-wheel drive pulling a John Deere 1890 60-foot air seeder. So we hope that you'll enjoy just seeing all this big equipment at work out in the fields, running side by side and getting to see those sights and sounds of the 2017 wheat harvest and double crop soybean seeding. While filming the 4 John Deere S680 combines equipped with the 640 FD draper heads, we were filming them right as they finished a large wheat field, and they all completed at the same time and were ready to move on to the next field to harvest. So they all lined up to unload into the big 1596 Brent grain carts that hold 1,500 bushels. Each of these Class 8 John Deere S680 combines hold 400 bushels of grain, and it took about 8 minutes for all of them to unload and put the wheat into the carts. So I sped up this part of the video so you could see the combines but not have to sit there as they move one after another into the grain cart. And then now we're going to move on to see the spraying and double crop soybean planting that goes on right after the combines leave the field. When it comes to seeding double crop soybeans, the planting team is usually chasing the combines right out of the field to get the new crop in the ground as quickly as possible. Here we can see the big John Deere R4045 sprayer with its 120-foot boom pulling into the field and beginning to spray just as the combines make their last pass. The farm that we were filming at with the 4 John Deere S680 combines has two different 60-foot John Deere seeders putting in double crop soybeans. The first setup is a John Deere 9470R 4-wheel drive rated at 470 horsepower, pulling a big 60-foot John Deere DB60 planter. This planter can plant 24 rows of 30-inch corn and 47 rows of 15-inch soybeans. So this is a very popular planter in western Kentucky because it can be used in the spring to put in the corn crop and then turn right around in the early summer and put in the double crop soybeans following the wheat harvest. The second seeder putting double crop soybeans into the ground on this particular farm is a massive 60-foot John Deere 1890 air drill pulled by a 620 horsepower John Deere 9620 RX 4-track tractor. This big planting team covers a lot of acres in the day, and the reason the farm is running two 60-foot planters to put the beans in the ground is because you want to get your double crop soybeans emerging as quickly as possible. They're planting the beans in June, and they want to have them growing before the 4th of July because the summer heat will set in western Kentucky in the months of July and August, and they want to get the maximum yield out of these plants and have them bloom at the proper time before the 100-degree temperatures of the summer really can cut into the yields. So that's where these big seeders come in. They're following 4 John Deere S680s equipped with 40-foot John Deere FD 640 draper heads. So the combines are cutting 160 feet of crop in one pass, and they're being followed by 2 planters putting in 120 feet of beans in a pass. The farm wants to get all this wheat and all the beans planted in a 10-day period. That's in an ideal world. Oftentimes there are heavy rainstorms and things that slow them down, and it can take 2 to 3 weeks to get the crop harvested and planted. So you want to maximize the size of your equipment when you're doing the double crop beans to get that wheat off, cleared away, and the beans in the ground. And that's where something like the 60-foot John Deere 1890 air drill really shines for timeliness. We hope that you've enjoyed all the action, sights, and sounds of this Big Tractor Power video featuring big John Deere farm equipment hard at work harvesting the 2017 winter wheat crop and planting double crop soybeans in western Kentucky. If you'd like to see more videos of big farm machines in action, visit our website bigtractorpower.com, look for the YouTube logo right in the middle of the page, and that will link you to over 1,000 videos on our YouTube channel of farm machinery at work. You can also follow us on additional social media platforms such as Facebook, where we share pictures and farm equipment history on a daily basis with themes like Machine Crush Monday, Tractor Tuesday, Wheel Wednesday, Throwback Thursday, and Four-Wheel Drive Friday. You can follow us on Twitter to learn about our latest video releases on YouTube, and Instagram, where we share pictures and videos of what we're currently filming in the field. So you can stay up to date with Big Tractor Power in a lot of ways, and as always, thank you for watching.